All right, so let's talk about setup. Why is it so important to me? It should be very important to you too. The main reason it's so important is not just for balance, okay? It's because so many people are diagnosing golf swings and actually diagnosing the wrong problem, okay? They're getting to the symptom, but they're not getting to the root cause, okay? So the real reason that so many people are humping and trying to stick a chair back here is because their setup's off, okay? The real reason that people are extending up is because they can't finish their backswing because their setup's too far out in their toes, okay? Or it's too far back. The reason that we're sliding because of setup. The reason that we're pulling our arms down or trying to shallow it out, all because of setup. The reason that we can't rotate through the shot because of setup. So when you see somebody who can't rotate, or their shaft steep, or they're actually extending or tilting or doing something that you're trying to fix, trust me on this. The actual real problem is coming from your setup because you can't set up and balance. You can't finish your turn. You can't get enough depth to be able to do all the things you want through the ball. So you're going to see compensations, whether it's the stand-up, the actual tilts, the pull downs, the arms getting sucked behind you, no rotation through the ball, all these things that we're all talking about. So many times I'll set a player up the very first time in the right setup and say, show me impact. And then all of a sudden I say, swing to the top and freeze, and then get back to that impact, and everything cleans up. Everything, okay? Talking about early extending, dropping back here, getting their arms stuck behind them. All of a sudden, everything just happens. It flows by itself. They can start to turn through the shot because they're not in a position of recovery, okay? So it's that important to understand that all problems that we're seeing most of the time are coming from the setup, because from the setup, from not being in balance, we can't have a proper pivot back. We can't stay in balance. We compensate in the downswing because of the fact that we're out of balance, or we can't finish our turn because we didn't have enough depth, and then everything becomes a train wreck, okay? So before you start trying to fix all these other issues, make sure you get to your balance points and your posture, and make sure you understand how important it is to fix all the other stuff through the bottom of the swing.